We all want to live in a world that's safe and secure. We want to protect life on planet Earth so that our collective welfare will continue to grow. But for this to happen, what needs to be done? In 1945, a specialized UN agency was created to strengthen peace and security through cooperation between states in the fields of education, science, and culture. It was given the name UNESCO. In order to spread peace, UNESCO promotes intercultural dialogue. To eradicate poverty, UNESCO works to improve the quality of education. To improve people's standard of living, UNESCO's work brings scientific advancements into people's everyday lives. UNESCO advises national governments in order to preserve cultural and natural heritage. And for the formation of a healthy and active society, it promotes freedom of speech and fights against disinformation. UNESCO also supports countries in achieving the UN Sustainable Development Goals. The Almaty Cluster Office covers the region of Central Asia and operates in Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. Education is at the heart of UNESCO's mission to promote peace, eradicate poverty, and achieve sustainable development. UNESCO believes that education is a human right for all throughout life and that access must be matched by quality. The organization is the only UN agency with a mandate to cover aspects of education. UNESCO supports governments to strengthen education systems so that they respond to contemporary global challenges. It works to build teachers' capacities to improve the quality and accessibility of education. That way, even in the most remote areas, any person has the opportunity to study at any age, and no one is left behind. Science is the basis for sustainable development and human welfare. UNESCO is the only organization in the UN system to act as a platform for the exchange of knowledge and experience in science, technology, and innovation. It also promotes dialogue between scientists, policymakers, and society on climate change, water management, melting glaciers, geological and biodiversity conservation, and disaster risk reduction. As with all of its programs, UNESCO places particular emphasis on gender equality in the sciences. Peace is the key to sustainable development, and peace begins with each and every one of us. UNESCO's program and activities are aimed at building dialogue, intercultural exchange, and promoting tolerance. An important challenge is enabling the next generation to acquire the knowledge and skills that allow them to become active global citizens. To work this goal, UNESCO creates educational platforms, mentors leaders of organizations, and supports youth in crisis. UNESCO is the UN agency that handles the field of culture. Many people have heard of the UNESCO World Heritage List and the representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. The organization helps countries protect and preserve sites related to cultural and natural heritage. UNESCO is partnered with the European Union on the project called Silk Road's Heritage Corridors, aimed at safeguarding unique historical monuments and ancient settlements with the hope that this will form the basis for sustainable tourism development. An important priority is supporting and developing traditional crafts and popularizing them among the youth. And in today's digital world, it's important to not only safeguard historical heritage and values, but also to promote the development of cultural and creative industries. One more component of sustainable development is access to information and freedom of expression. UNESCO works to train journalists in a variety of areas, from investigative journalism to reporting on gender and environmental issues. The fight against disinformation is an important part of this task. We all want to live in a world that's safe and prosperous, and to achieve this, we have to work together.